EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Straight ahead is what should be a very entertaining matchup between the New Orleans Saints and the Tennessee Titans. Personnel is out. Everyone's ready to get this one going. And we're away on EA Sports. Julius Chestnut to return. Showing a little burst so far. And some excellent field position awaiting them. That return up close to the 40 before he went out.
At their own 38-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. This is pulled in by Gunnar Helm. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And that's good for a Tennessee first down.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
The first carry here for Tony Pollard. And a nice stop here on first down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
Last run got him 7. Here comes 2nd and 3.
19, 60 Bison, 60 Bison.
Again, a run with Pollard. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here, and it's going to bring up 3rd down.
Give some credit to the defense on that one. We don't see him get fooled into making the wrong read very often in the RPO. That's why the RPO, in fact, is part of their game to begin with. He normally makes the right call. He didn't do it there.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Right back to Pollard. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 20-yard line.
On the red zone now. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Oh my, it's intercepted in the end zone. That's DeMario Davis.
Intercepted. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's 1st and 10. This is Alvin Kamara with it. Rolling into enemy territory. And he will take this down near the opposing 35-yard line.
Anytime you go over half the field in one play, totally changes the complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end the series with some type of points.
Shuck now on 1st down. Catch made by Alvin Kamara. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Saints first down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
First and 10. Here's Shuck. Escapes the pocket. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want... Take a risk there on first down.
That's a veteran move right there by a rookie quarterback. You see so many rookies, we do, Kate, who try to play hero ball and force things in every single spot. But he's already wise enough to know how to throw it away.
Another try from the 25. It's second and 10. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Completed to his running back. And he stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be first and goal now.
That's a statement throw right there. A statement throw that lets the opposing defense know it's not just going to be check down Charlie today. They're going to be willing to push the ball down the field, and this defense better respond.
Well, so much for finishing things on the ground, huh? He is stopped at the line. They're going to have to regroup now on second and goal.
No gain on the play.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
Shuck now from the gun. Oh, try forcing it to the slant. It's intercepted. And the Titans can only get the return up towards the 10 before they're taken down. Well, they were thinking at least a field goal on the drive if they couldn't reach the end zone, right? But the interception keeps them from even getting 3 out of this possession.
You really hope at the end of this game you don't look back and go, shoulda, woulda, coulda. If we could have gotten some points out of that drive early, we wouldn't be in the situation we are in now.
And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket. It really does become, well, the schoolyard. And you got to scramble around. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
Offensive line. This is second and 4. Ward off the play fake. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. right.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Ward now on third down. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
That's good for a Titans first down.
So that connection for a first will bring us to the end of the first. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at first down here. Off the play fake, he'll throw. That's complete to Elikayo Manor. And he's going to be stopped right around the 37. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Teammates notice when they got a guy willing to take it on the chin to get rid of the pass. That's a pass that's going to earn a lot of points with the other 10 players, not just today, but when they go back and watch that play on tape.
We've set of downs from 37. First and 10, it's Pollard. And he gets up for a gain of about 4.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they had the home run derby, but you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you can win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs of that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Quite the drive they've had, Brock, but they're up against it. 3rd and 5 now.
Let's go now. 60 Vikings, 60.
From the gun, it's Ward. Got CK, complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
7-yard gain.
All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Titans first down.
Now a toss, it's Pollard. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10. To the air with Ward. They're setting up the screen. It's Pollard. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Well, that was great timing. Great timing by the big fellas to get out in front of that screen. You could see it coming. Running back has the lineman in front of him to clear a little space, and it was all about his athleticism after that.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Oh, put some heat on this. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get the game's first points here in the second. Calvin Ridley with the touchdown. Sly gets the extra point to go. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. All set for the kickoff. Sly with the honors. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll bottle him up just as he gets it to the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. They're going to start on the ground with Kamara. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Stopped by Cedric Gray.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Shot working from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
They've got a man in motion. Third down, here's Shuck. And he's going to be brought down in enemy territory now at the 46. They get 22 out of that play. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans. That's caught left side by Vele. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7. Quite a defensive battle, Brock, that we have got so far as we've reached our 2-minute warning. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. 2nd and 3 now. To throw again here, it's Shuck. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got it down to the 30 before going out. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
And those are the completions they rely on from their passing game.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now. Dragon 60. Hawk 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. 79 Broncos. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Bobcats. 19 tight. 19 tight. Take over.
Shuck looking to pass here. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints earn the chance to tie it before halftime. For the extra point, here's Smith. The point after splits the uprights. And the Saints tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here's Chestnut on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Let's go. Cougar 19.
Throwing now on 1st down. Ward. On the move, headed right. He's running with it. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
That is so demoralizing for a defense. You lock things down in coverage. You do everything right on the back end. Only to see the quarterback escape, evade the pressure, and get that 1st down anyway.
First down throw here for Ward. And it is intercepted, but he couldn't stay in bounds. Ooh, offense catches a break there. Chimere DK, the one he was looking for. And it sets up 2nd down. Not going to throw this one. Ward. And again, it's going to hit the ground. Incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions. It made this 3rd down.
It's a quarterback you love when that screen pass is called. At least I used to. And you want to attract that defense and all those guys coming after you. But you also got to find a throwing lane. And he couldn't do it on that one.
Hawk 70. Hawk 70.
Ward's going to throw here on 3rd. Downfield to DK. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
First down.
Bronco 80.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
1st and 10 here. Ward. Dump off caught by his back. And 2nd down is going to be a good bit tougher. He can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
It's a loss of 2.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Come on, come on. Ready.
2nd down, here's an option. And they'll still have some work to do now on 3rd down as he only manages to get back to the line of scrimmage. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Gotta figure out this 3rd down here.
Let's go now. Panther 60, Panther 60.
Third and long for him here. And as that one falls incomplete, all eyes shifting to the flag that was thrown. If it's defensive, we've got a first down here. They got the interference call on third down, and that keeps this drive going with a new set of downs.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Cougar 19.
From the red zone on first. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Tennessee calling its second timeout now. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Second down.
Following the sack needs some positive yards here. It is second down and 18.
Ready? Cowboy 80.
Shotgun snap now to Ward. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Kate, I don't know if I've ever told you, but my dad was a driver's ed teacher. And I could just hear him right now say, son, take this out of reverse and put it in drive, because this one's going nowhere right now. A drastic change on this play needed, and maybe a whole lot of luck to keep this series alive.
Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. Here's Joey Slye for the Titans field goal attempt. It'll be 51 yards from the left hash.
51-yard attempt.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Joey Slye to
All
kick
set
off
for the
for
kickoff.
Tennessee.
Slye with the honors. Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
New Orleans has the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. Pressure coming, it's Shuck. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Shotgun snap to Shuck. Has a man underneath. It's Kamara. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
From the 40-yard line now, this is first and 10. They run it from the gun with Kamara. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Chuck now from the gun. That's caught by Chris Olave. And now approaching midfield with that gain of 6. He's up to the 46.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Let's go. Viking 18. Go.
Shuck. He has the first over the And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then, and the running back's still doing it to this day.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 18, Pioneer.
Shuck now on first down. That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. Looking for his wide receiver there. And we'll see what they do here on second down.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there, where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Let's go now.
On second and 10 now, here's Shuck. Hits his running back. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it, or in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
Nice drive here. It's up to 8 plays as they get set for 3rd and 6. To the air on 3rd and long. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You just got to love that angle route. It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times do you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's good for a Saints first down. Motioning him from the slot right. 1st and 10. Here's Shuck. Headed out right. Took off with it again. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
Kate, if you've heard me say it once, you've heard me say it 100 times. Completions, completions, completions. Well, that wasn't a pass. It was a scramble. But the net's the same thing, keeping this offense on schedule.
Rush coming for Shuck. Caught out wide. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints take the lead right away in half number 2. Alvin Kamara, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
Going after good from Smith. And the Saints take a 4-point lead.
Saints 14, Titans 10.
Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Here's Chimere DK on the return. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
The Titans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Tennessee to the line. 1st and 10. Ward off the play fake. Caught by his back here. It's Pollard. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
Something out of nothing, Kate, that may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And here with Pollard from the pistol. And without much room to work, he has a minimal gain on the final play of the 3rd quarter. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's Titans ball, and they could use a score. They come into the 4th trailing.
On the ready.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Off the play fake. Here's Ward. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse, kind of sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Buys time, rolling right. The Tiger Man downfield, he's got it. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs. 1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Here we go, set.
Ward setting up to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So it'll be 3rd down. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything.
And they will score. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans take a 4th quarter lead. Missed to go up by a field goal here in the 4th. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Titans push their lead to 3.
Titans 17, Saints 14. Joey Slide to kick off.
All set for the kickoff. Slide with the honors. This return starts at the 5. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. They kick the running back in motion. Here's Shuck, 1st and 10. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
Well, I think all quarterbacks have been there before. You start scrambling, you're hoping for something to materialize, and nothing does. You just try to get back to the line, live to play another day, and more importantly, avoid a loss.
And they send a man in motion. Shuck working from the gun. Catch made underneath by the back. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st and 10 from the 43. Shuck to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down, but not until he gets it down to their 32-yard line. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a new set of downs for New Orleans.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend, do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Back to throw. Shuck. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 4th quarter lead.
Touchdown, New Orleans.
There are a couple different ways now. You can win on a fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
That one splits the uprights. And the Saints take a 4-point lead. Smith has it on the tee and is ready to send it flying. Now on the return, here's DK. Looks away from one. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. And that is going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
Their own 26-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Titans to the line now. 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Let's go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And in a blink, they are up to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
I'll tell you what, Kay, one of the things I'm most proud of coming out of broadcast are my O-line buddies that will hit me up during the game and say thank you. Thank you for finally showing some love and giving some light to what those big boys are doing up front. I got to play with some of the best to do it. I got to see it up close and personal. Because of it, I'll never forget it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up 2nd down.
A loss of 4 yards. It's 2nd down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning. Titans losing by 4. Need to get that yardage back and a little bit more, too. It's 2nd and 14. From the gun, it's Ward. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. That's DeMario Davis. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers come into play in coverage, partner, and sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk. It could do some serious damage.
That one right down the middle. And the Saints drive their lead to 11. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. Now on the return, here's DK. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun.
Here we go. 77 blocking.
Ward shaking off the pick here. Trying to push deep downfield. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's a throw that's got to go somewhere else. Double coverage waiting for it. They were thinking interception for a second. And incompletion is still pretty good, too.
2nd and 10 now. Ward chased out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down.
60. Here we go. Dragon 60, 19, target.
Now to throw. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Kool-Aid McKinstry has the INT.
Kate, can I be honest with you about something right here? I'm really curious about young quarterbacks when they struggle. And there's part of me that, yeah, this isn't great, and he's going through tremendous adversity. But I love that he continues to be aggressive.
Kamara now on 1st and 10. And he gets it across midfield and into Titans territory. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
Midfield to the 49-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They're going to pass it here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Shotgun snap to Shuck. He's going to try another deep one here. The defender was waiting for that one to make a play on it, knocked it away, forcing fourth down.
A small little jab there, finally landed by the defense, able to break up one of these passes, but let's be real. We know who's been landing the heavy punches all game long. Looks like they're going to keep being aggressive too, Kate. I love that. Stay on the gas.
Fourth down, here's Shuck. It's on target to Johnson. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. They left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too. Oh, Brock, look at this. He's setting up to throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defensive coaches in the NFL say it all the time. Limit the big play. Keep these guys in front of you. Well, this defense is going to have to stay vigilant because this receiver, he could take the lid off a defense at any time.
Lining up to take it on second down. They've drawn up for him. Setting up for the kneel down on third. He's drawn up for him.
Let's go.
So it's a win for the Saints. Well, Brock, the effort was there, and the execution was in spots as well. Man, just a tough loss, and now they've got to find a way to move past it in short order.
And the quicker they can move
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League welcomes you to USAA Stadium, the home of the Madden Championship Series. Coming up, two teams ready to square off. It's the Denver Broncos and the Kansas City Chiefs. Mike Tirico along with my partner Greg Olson. It's Will Lutz, the kicker, who gets this started. And this opening kickoff doesn't reach the landing zone, hitting short of the 20, so that will move the ball out to the 40-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Patrick to throw. His throw on 1st down is going to be incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And they get this one across midfield. to the 47-yard line. A pickup there of 13. And the Chiefs have a first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Mahomes gives it to Pacheco. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. A 6-yard pickup brings up second and 4.
Off the play fake, here's Mahomes. Out to his right. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. The task now, a really tough one. Third and very long. Throwing from the gun. Here's Patrick. That's over the middle and caught by Rice. And he'll get a good chunk of that yardage back, but he's still well short of the first down. This one not on target. It is short. It is right. It is no good. And this will remain a scoreless ball game.
And that's just a tough way to finish off what was a good opening drive. And obviously, as a kicker, you have to have a short memory. But you can bet he'll be thinking about that one the rest of the way.
And some movement right away. This crowd making its presence felt early. From the shotgun, here's Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Third and long. They motion the slot man left. Nix from the gun on third down. That's taken in. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's fourth down.
Even though they gave up that last completion, Mike, that's a really good drive there for this defense. I mean, from the beginning, on those early downs, keeping them from staying ahead of the chains, put them in a tough third down situation, and now it brings up fourth down, and looks like they're going to get off the field.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. On fourth down, here's Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. And he's going to have the Broncos first down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that fourth down conversion. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He's brought down at the 39-yard line. A gain of 2.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 8. Here's Nix to throw. That's caught by Harvey. And he'll be out of bounds down around the 40. That one good for 29.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
That one never got started. Defensive pressure too much, and they drop him in the backfield.
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot, and now I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
They send a receiver in motion left. On 2nd down, that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connor. And he won't be able to take it all the way in, but that is a great return, and they are set up 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field. And
that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Hollywood Brown. Touchdowns, KC. That is a dream scenario. The offense handed the ball 1st and goal. And Greg, they take it to the end zone for 6.
They're not going to have many easier drives than that, Mike. I mean, to get the ball, not only in a short field, but in a goal-to-go situation, you don't get a lot of those chances. You have to cash them in, and that's exactly what they were able to do.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here comes Marvin Mims. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
That is caught out wide on the RPO. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of
They'll gain 17 on that one. A very quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Forced out wide. He's going to send it downfield looking for Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. The Broncos in possession of the football to begin the 2nd quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Jaden Hicks there defensively.
They send Sutton in motion. Receiver in motion, headed left. Now, a second down throw for Nix. He's got it at about the 8. And he's into the end zone. What a response. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. The kick by Lutz is good. Broncos will level things out at 7 apiece. We're on top, 7 apiece. And the kick's away. Nico Remigio to bring it back. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
On first down, it's Mahomes. The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Jonathan Cooper. He gets in there for the sack. It's a loss of 4 to kick off this drive. So after the loss on first, here's 2nd and 14. Out of the gun, here's Mahomes. That's caught. It's Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to get this to the 37-yard line. 15 yards through the air. First down, KC.
First down. First and 10 at the 37.
Play fake. Now it's Mahomes. Throw on the run is complete. And he'll be out of bounds on the other side of midfield at the 45. That's another first down, another big play. The defense has some issues. Gain of 18. They go play action with Mahomes. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Mahomes looking to throw on second down. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out in front.
The play clock down to 0, and this not the best of sequences. Third and long for Mahomes. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll be out of bounds, well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up fourth down.
And after being shut down in the opening quarter, he makes his first catch here with that one. And they're going to need to continue to build off this if they plan on leaving here today with a win.
Mahomes to throw it on fourth down. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
Mims sent in motion here. A first down throw for Nix. He connects with Mims. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And he is out of bounds at the 31-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing. Nix. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. And the Chiefs are going to get the football here as it'll come out to the 20.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's positioning. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown,
nowhere to go. He is taken down. Jonathan Cooper. He's in for the sack. It's going to be a loss of 8 to begin the drive.
Yellow.
Off the play fake. Mahomes exiting the pocket right. And he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground. And this offense just cannot get anything going right now on third down. If you ask any offensive play caller throughout the entire league, Mike, the importance of third down, maintaining possession, making the defense stay on the field and have long extended drives, it is critical to not only scoring points, but ultimately winning in the NFL.
The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on fourth down. They're indeed going, and it's Mahomes.
A little bit of a risky decision for some, Mike, but frankly, I really like it. I think the days of being aggressive on fourth down, even on your side of the field, are here to stay. And while some people say this is over-aggressive, in this case, the aggressiveness paid off, and they're going to keep this drive alive.
First down throw, Mahomes. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
13 yards on the play. That's another.
Mahomes now to throw again. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. Now the Chiefs can call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
I think the days where cornerbacks are either unwilling or unable to be involved in the run game, I think those days are over, Mike. I think when you look around the landscape of today's NFL, yes, you have to cover, but you also have to be able to come up and tackle.
Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. He's to the 15. They're going to have it first and goal. He'll be out of bounds at about the 5-yard line. It's a huge play in a tight ball game. It's a gain of 43 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
5 yards from the house. They've got it first and goal. To the air once more. It's Mahomes. That one broken up. In the end zone, it's incomplete. Wow, the coverage excellent there. It'll bring up second and goal.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Another one from the 5, second down and goal. Right back to the air for Mahomes. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
He's got to find a way to hold on to that one. I mean, you're right on the doorstep of the end zone. And listen, I understand that hit is coming. But guess what? That hit's coming whether you catch it or not. And you get
to the goal line and in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Chiefs.
And that's a bit of a gamble, but I really like the aggressive play call. Understanding here before the half, we don't want 3. We're trying to come away with 6, and he forgoes the field goal try. They take a shot in the end zone, and they come away with a touchdown.
The kick is good, so add one more. They will take a first-half lead into the locker room. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. Now an opening past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Their own 36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That is incomplete. No way to force a football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. 12 yards on that hookup. Good for a Denver first down. Mims sent in motion here. Nix now on 1st and 10. And that one incomplete.
They tried to go with the quick game here in hopes they could do something with it after the catch, but I don't think everyone was necessarily on the same page, and this ends up being a wasted down.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Here's Nix to throw. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That's 3. Third time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Brian Cook. And a nice return here as well. It takes it up to the 45-yard line.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Mahomes. That's dropped off for Pacheco. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Well, this is a great example of the old saying, Mike. You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
And that ball intercepted by Pat Surtain. And he's going to be looking at a short field for the offense after the INT. Chance to tie the game or even take the lead.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10.
On 1st down, here's Nix to throw. That's swung out to Harvey. And he'll take this one in. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos. Here's Lutz now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Broncos will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece the score as this one's away. Remigio now on the return. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. has an opening past the 40. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That pickup good for 29 yards.
And the Kansas City Chiefs. First
Cincy.
down.
First
First and 10 at the 45.
On play action, it's Mahomes. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the fight. And it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Yellow.
From the shotgun, it's Mahomes. He'll swing one out wide to Pacheco. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. The defense could not bring him down. It's a catch and run of 22 yards.
Chiefs. First down.
On first down, it's Mahomes. He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
They were able to complete this pass, but how often do we see these running backs run these angle routes and they catch it in stride and run a hole through the defense? So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Mahomes quickly out to Rice. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with first and goal.
That's another Kansas
We hear the term
City
RPO
Chiefs.
so often, Mike, and it continues to kind of trickle its way into the NFL. But remember, it's a lot different in the NFL than it is in the college game where it's a lot more prevalent. The lineman cannot go downfield. So that quarterback has to make a lot of really fast snapshot decisions, or else it's going to lead to a penalty or him holding on to the ball too long. So it's something that teams want to implement, but maybe not quite to the level that we see in the college game.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
And I like this defensive game plan. When you're going against an elite quarterback like this guy, Mike, you have to get bodies in his face. You have to get him around his feet. You have to move him off his spot. Because if he can sit there in rhythm, on time, comfortable in the pocket, he is going to pick you apart. So it doesn't always have to be a sack, but you have to make...
And he's into the end zone. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Kansas City. And Butker on for the extra point. He gets it to go. And the Chiefs have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead.
14. Harrison Butker, the kickoff.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Here comes a return from the 3.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Mims sent in motion here. Nix now to throw it here on first down. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
On second down, it's Nix. Oh, he couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And they're going to have this all the way down inside the 30-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. A pickup of 44 yards.
Bombers.
Mims sent in motion here. A first down throw for Nix. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
To play in the NFL, you've got to have a short-term memory because regardless of whether the previous play was good or bad, they're going to line up and snap it again. And in this case, really nice job bouncing back. They put the bad play behind them, forced the sack in the ensuing play, and they're right back on track.
So, both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, a second down throw for Nix. He'll get rid of it and complete it. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. Back to throw is Nix. That's the 4th time tonight he's been intercepted. Picked off by Jamari Connors. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 33.
I would love to see his weapons do a better job, Mike, especially in the middle of the field, getting open in these zones. I just feel like there's been tight coverage, a lot of little windows to throw through, and yes, anytime you turn the ball over, it's on the quarterback, but the rest of this supporting unit needs to do a better job helping.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down. A give here to Pacheco. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, that second down play call is not real fancy, but at this point, Mike, they're in a battle with the clock. How much time can they run off and try to protect this lead? But now it brings up a pretty interesting third down. Can they keep the ball and finish this thing on offense, or are they going to have to punt it away and have their defense finish the game?
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs. That's his second touchdown tonight. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the fourth quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return, here's Mims. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
Ball rests at the 37. It's first and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. That's caught left side by Ingram. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First down, Broncos.
To throw is Nix. A throw behind his man, can't reel it back in. And that'll go down as an incompletion.
Just didn't quite get enough into that ball. You see sometimes the pressure, the rush, force a quarterback to throw the ball off his back foot. And I think there was a little bit of that here at play. You have to be willing to step up, even in the face of pressure, and get enough behind that ball to put that one a little bit more on the money. We've already seen these two guys connect for a touchdown in this game, and had they been on the same page there, I think they would have been able to add to that total. Unfortunately for them, just a little bit off, and it falls incomplete.
After back-to-back incompletions, they now face 3rd down and 10. Throwing is Nix. That's complete. Taken in by Franklin. They picked up 17 through the air. 1st down, Broncos.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete.
It's now 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10. They'll throw. It's Nix. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Nix from the gun on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
And on that 3rd down, they thought an easy way to pick it up and get some positive yards would go to their quick game, but it didn't seem like the receiver and the quarterback were on the same page, and now brings up 4th down.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And he's going to be hit and taken down. They got him with a big-time rush. That lead